Okay. I'm going to mute again. Otherwise, there will be noise.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm allowing you to unmute. Please unmute if and only if necessary.
Okay, ma'am.
The second video is next the other types of motion. What are the other types of motion? I will share that in the WhatsApp. I can share, play now also, but I don't think it is very clear, so I'm not playing. In the next video, you had circular motion, okay, and rectilinear motion already discussed. What do you mean by circular motion? Should I play that?
Ma'am, when an object moves in a circular path, it's known as circular motion.
Would you like to see the video, children? Okay, I will play at the last, if at all time permits. Okay, types of motion.
Okay,
I have one more video. If time doesn't permit, I'll share it in the WhatsApp. If time permits, I'll share here itself. And now the next one is vectors and scalar quantities. This is something new for you where you have not learnt in your previous classes. So vector is a physical quantity which have both magnitude and direction. For example, force, position, magnitude means how much force. So force is measured in previous class you had the concept of force, right? What is the unit of force?
Ma'am, Newton.
Yeah.
Newton.
Okay. Okay. So this much of Newton, that is 50 Newton. 50 is called magnitude. 50 is called magnitude, and direction, whether it is southwards, north, west, right, left, all those are direction, in which direction force is being applied. So it has both magnitude and direction. Such physical quantities are called as vectors. And scalar quantities, the quantity which has only magnitude and no direction. For example, length. Length, you can say this 5 or 10 centimeters. You cannot say what is the direction of length. Mass also, 5 kg, 10 kg you can say, but you cannot say what direction. Temperature, only numbers. Those numbers are scalars. So that is magnitude. They are called as magnitude. They have only magnitude and no direction. Is it very clear? Vectors are the physical quantities which has both magnitude and direction. Scalar quantities are something which doesn't have direction but only magnitude. Now further, we are going to learn about distance. What do you mean by distance? So the length of the path covered by a moving object is called distance. It is a scalar quantity. Do you know why? Somebody can unmute themselves.
Ma'am, because it can be scaled, ma'am.
There is no magnitude.
You are wrong. There is magnitude.
No,
See, distance, you can measure it in
no
meter.
magnitude in this.
So there is
No
magnitude.
No direction.
So no direction. Very good. There is no direction. So there is no direction. That is why it is a scalar quantity. So magnitude means how long. The number you say 5 meter, 10 meter, that is called magnitude. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And can you see? You can just see this mouse cursor, mouse pointer. This is called distance, the length of the path if something is moving. So this is also distance. And further we are going to learn about displacement. Now by this figure, can you guess something about displacement?
Straight
Ma'am,
path.
It is the distance between the starting point and the ending point.
The nearest distance.
Yeah, the
Direct
shortest distance. So displacement is the shortest distance measured from initial to the final position. So that is displacement. Here position spelling is wrong. While copying, please copy the correct position, correct spelling. So it is a vector quantity. Why is that vector quantity? Shall we go back to the slide?
Only direction.
because
So-
there is distance and
From A to B. So along with certain direction, it is a vector quantity. Should I mute everyone? Those who are not talking, please mute yourself. Otherwise, I can control, but again, I will not get response. Those who are not talking, please mute. While talking, you unmute. So displacement is a vector quantity. This is a summary of motion. That is what we have learned now. So moving bodies changes their position with respect to time. Uniform motion, already you know that body changes its position in equal interval of time, equal distance in equal interval of time. That is uniform motion. Non-uniform means body covers unequal distance in equal or unequal interval of time. So reference point is something from where you observe the object. So with respect to some object, you can say whether the body is under rest or under motion. Are you all sitting now? Unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think? You are
Yes,
under
ma'am.
motion.
yes, ma'am.
What do you think?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Now, what do you think? Are you under motion or are you under rest? Unmute.
Rest, ma'am.
Rest.
Rest.
Rest. Rest.
Rest, ma'am.
So with respect to whom? What is the reference point?
We are under rest, ma'am.
Ma'am, with respect to time and place.
Our
Time and
phone.
With respect to the surroundings.
with respect to the surrounding. Okay, if somebody is in your room, with respect, if they observe you, they can say you are under rest. But if somebody observe you from other planet, are you under rest or are you under motion?
Motion.
Motion.
Yes, always. That is why motion and rest are
Under
called
motion.
as,
We are under motion, ma'am.
yes, that is why motion and rest are called relative. It is only with respect to some reference point. Did you understand? Actually, nothing is under rest. Entire universe is under motion. You all know that? Our galaxy is
ma'am.
under
Ma'am.
motion.
Yes, ma'am.
Earth is under motion. Galaxy is under motion. Yeah, so motion and rest are just relative with respect to some reference point. That is what it is called, reference point. So now distance. Distance is the actual length of the path covered by a moving body. I have shown you with the diagram. Displacement is the shortest distance between initial and the final point, that is position. Distance is a scalar quantity, it has only magnitude, and displacement is a vector quantity which has both magnitude and direction. So again, this is summary. An object is said to be under motion when its position changes with time. We describe the location of an object by specifying the reference point. Motion is relative. The total path covered by an object is called distance traveled, or simply distance. The shortest distance between final and the initial point is called displacement. Now, what is the unit of distance and displacement? Are they different?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How many of
Yes,
you
ma'am.
accept it is different? Raise your
Ma'am, it is
hand.
same.
Yes, it must be same, right?
Yes,
Whether it is long or
ma'am.
Yes, it is
short,
same.
you measure by meter, kilometer, or centimeter, right? Okay, J-Star
Yes,
raised
ma'am.
his hand.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope he knows the answer. So, what is the SI unit?
Meter.
Yes, SI unit is meter. If it is long distance, we measure it in kilometer also. But
Kilometer.
kilometer is not a SI unit, okay?
SI unit.
Yeah. And next, uniform and non-uniform motion, as I have already explained. When an object covers equal distance in equal interval of time, it is said to be under uniform motion. Non-uniform means motions where objects cover unequal distance in equal or unequal interval of time. So speed is not a new concept for you, right? What do you mean by speed then? Speed is the ratio between distance traveled and time taken, right?
Time.
So what is its SI unit? Do you know?
Yes.
What is its SI unit?
Meter per second.
Yes, it's written here meter per second. And what is
Meter per second.
yes, meter per second. Average speed means for non-uniform motion, the total distance covered by total time taken. Okay. So what is velocity then? Velocity is the speed of an object in definite direction. So it has direction. So then it is a vector quantity. Which is vector quantity? Velocity is vector
Velocity.
quantity. Speed is scalar quantity.
Scalar quantity.
Then what would be the formula? Do you know the formula for speed and velocity?
Speed is distance by time.
Very good. Speed is total distance by total time taken, whereas velocity is total displacement and total time taken. Did you understand the difference here? So velocity is
Yes,
vector
ma'am.
because displacement was vector, right? Speed is a scalar
Yes,
because
ma'am.
distance is scalar.
Scalar.
So is this very clear, children? So speed
Yes,
and
ma'am.
velocity, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we move ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
My screen
Yes,
is
ma'am.
visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We came to the end. Today we have learned what is motion,
Distance.
what is rest.
Map.
See,
Did we take down all this?
we call, shall I unmute everyone?
No need, ma'am.
I'm muting everyone.
Ma'am, should we take down this?
No, I'm sharing this PPT. I'm sharing this PPT, children. So we call state of motion. State of rest is also state of motion. Okay, what do you mean by state of motion? Either the body must be under motion or the body should be
rest.
under rest. There are
Rest.
only two states of motion, either motion or rest. So you have learned the definition of motion. That is, when you call an object is under motion, the object must change its position with respect to time. The types of motion I have not discussed in detail. Now we have little time. I can play that video. So what are the types of motion? Rectilinear motion, circular motion,
Uniform motion, non-uniform motion.
uniform, non-uniform are different kind.
Oscillatory motion.
Very good. Oscillatory motion, vibration you have, right? A rotational motion is there. Rotational motion, circular motion, vibration, oscillatory motion, right? Okay, I will play the video now because I have time now. This is the second part of video.
Excuse me, Varsha ma'am.
Yes,
Varsha ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, the screen is completely blank.
No, it is just playing. Wait for a few seconds. Still it is blank? Children, still it is blank?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, only those who have
Not blank.
okay, those who have poor internet connection, it is blank. Don't worry, try watching. If not, I will share this. Please watch. We have 5 minutes, I think. Watch it.
Okay. Okay.
James' phone is not muted. Please mute somewhere sound. Charan, mute. Yes.
Tejas,
Tejas, mute. Hope now it is clear what is rotational motion, what is circular motion, right?
Yes,
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Our session is going to end and I have already summarized. I'll share this PPT. Before also, children, someone was scribbling on the PPT or screen before, my before session.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is that? Please don't do
yes,
it.
ma'am. Varun.
I'm
Varun
not
maybe,
sure,
ma'am.
but we can control that. I don't know. Other teachers, I'll train to control. Please don't do it.
Ma'am, should we write any notes, ma'am?
Do you have notebook? No.
Yes, ma'am.
In a rough note, can you write, ma'am?
Rough note is there.
Yes, ma'am. Rough note is
I will share the PPT. You need not have to copy the PPT. Keep the PPT, you can watch. Only worksheet to be answered in your rough notebook. Worksheet will be shared later. Clear? Children, I will share the worksheet. I will share the worksheet and you do only the worksheet in your rough notebook. You need not have to copy PPT.
You share it on WhatsApp, ma'am.
Yes, PPT and video will be shared in WhatsApp. Please do only worksheet in your notebook. You need not have to copy PPT. Once the school reopens, I'll make you do. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You can leave the meeting.